Hello and welcome back for those of you who are returning. For those of you who are new, welcome. We are going to be doing a 12-minute core and glute workout. If you have a watch that keeps track of your workout, you can set it to Pilates. Starting on all fours, we're going to warm up our core by doing some cat-cows, which is arching our back, looking up, and then rounding out our spine. This is just a warm-up exercise for our core. But it's also great for any of you who maybe sit at a desk all day and your posture struggles because of it. I know mine does. It's great to really stretch out your spine and get your spine in better alignment. We'll do 8 of these. Keeping your core engaged during this exercise will really help warm it up, squeezing your core. Back into a high plank, we're going to lean back slightly and come forward into what is known as cobra. This is a great stretch, and leaning back into child's pose. These terms that I'm using refer to typical yoga poses, but this is not a yoga workout. We're going to go back into cat-cow and do 8 more reps, the same thing that we just did. And Zeke really wants to make his appearance known today. Stepping back again into our high plank, leaning back slightly and coming forward, holding ourselves up. It's okay if you can't keep your legs off the ground. Going back into child's pose. Next, we are going to start warming up our glutes by doing some fire hydrants. Extending our leg out to the side. 8 reps here. Pulsing at the top for 8 more. And then switching to the other side and doing the exact same thing. 8 reps up and down, and 8 pulses at the top. Taking a stretch back before moving into our next glute exercise, which is going to be leg extensions. Back on all fours, we are going to extend our leg upwards as high as you can. Please keep in mind that you may be able to extend it higher. You may not be able to extend it this high. Take it at your own pace. Once we do 8 reps here, we are going to extend our leg straight and tap our toe to the ground, doing 8 more reps. Switching to the other leg, we're going to do the exact same thing. As you can see, this leg doesn't quite go up as high as the last leg, and that's completely normal and fine. Keep this in mind while you're working out. Stay in tune with your body and don't push yourself too hard. Again, tapping our toe to the ground and up for our last 8. Stretching it out again. One last exercise on the ground before we stand up. These are called rainbows. You're going to extend your leg out to the side straight, kick up and to the other side. We will do 10 of these. This is one of my favorite exercises. It's really great not only for your glutes, but also for your core. And to be honest, your arms as well. I'm sure at this point, staying on all fours for this long, your arms are probably starting to get a little tired. Moving to the other side, we're going to do the same exact thing with the other leg for 10 reps. With this exercise as well, keep in touch with your body, how high you can lift your leg. If it's not super high, that's completely okay. If it's much higher than this, that's also okay. And now we are going to stand up and do everyone's favorite, some squats. One thing I like to keep in mind when I'm doing squats is to make sure that when I come back up to the top, I'm squeezing my glutes as hard as I can. This is really going to keep them engaged, keep them working while you're doing squats. We're going to do 10 reps here. And pulse for 10 at the bottom. After pulsing, we're going to do 10 more. Pulse for 10. And after this, we're back to the ground. This next exercise is great for our glutes. It's also great for our core. Getting it warmed up before we get into our more intensive core exercises. We are going to lay flat on our back with our knees up and lifting our pelvis. Squeezing your glutes at the top here as well. We are going to do 15 reps here. And once we've done our 15 reps, we are going to hold this position at the top. And back down. Now flipping over, the remainder of our exercises are going to be done in a high plank form. Touching out with our toes. We are going to do this with each leg. 5 per leg. This is great for our core, but it's also continuing to keep our glutes engaged. And after we've done 5 with each leg, we're going to do a little bit of cardio, I guess you could say, and jump out 5 times. Taking a rest, because as I mentioned, we will be staying in that high plank for the remainder of our exercises. Next, we are going to extend into a high plank and bring our knee forward towards our elbow, forward and out for 10 reps. I was really starting to feel the burn on these, guys. Taking a little rest as you need. And then moving to the other side and doing the exact same thing. Fortunately, this is our last move, so give it all you got. And there you have it, a 12-minute core and glute workout. Thank you guys for joining me today. Have a good one.